guys, it's time to take a full look at the Galaxy J5 2016. Now finally we got the refresh for the J5, and this is not much different compared to the last year's model. First of all, if we talk about the price, this will cost around $250 depending on where you live. In my country, Pakistan, it's cost around $250. So a lot of people are asking me when this device will be available officially. So I think Samsung will release it in the coming weeks, I think, hopefully. So that's what I know currently. So let's talk about this phone, the Galaxy J5 2016. What is new on this one compared to the last year model? So first of all, if you talk about the build quality, the sides are now made up of metal or aluminum, okay, so just to add a little bit of premium touch, while the back is still plastic. So it's pretty much the same phone instead of no plastic on the side. So you got your power button, you can nicely reach it. You got your home button. There's no fingerprint sensor, of course. Remember that. Only Huawei can give you fingerprint sensor on their cheap under $300 phone. Not Sammy Boy. Remember that. So we got these two touch buttons. Of course, we got the volume rocker, and then we got the LED flash here to capture pictures, of course, with the 13 megapixel camera sensor and the speaker. So old Samsung design language. Samsung logo here, which has a really nice text, feels good. So, and also this is a dual SIM phone, and also has a removable back, so you can remove it and remove the battery if you want to, and you can add any substitute battery. So if we take a look at the battery here, battery size is 3100 milliampere. The thing is that the battery size is pretty close to the battery size of the Galaxy J7, so you're gonna get some nice battery life out of this phone, that's for sure. So if you take a look here, if we take a look at the SIM card trays and the micro SD card, you can notice that, of course, you can install like 3 things at the same time, 2 SIM cards and micro SD card, which was something that Samsung, which is something that you can't see on a dual SIM Galaxy S7. So yeah, thank you Samsung for doing this. So yeah, removable back. A lot of people enjoy this old design language, you know, but some people, they have moved towards the modern stuff like glass and aluminum, like the Galaxy A series. But yeah, I mean, I do like this, okay? Removable back, it's a nice thing, and I do want to have a phone that has this ability. You can see the LED flash on the front, which is also a what you call a specialty about this J series. If we take a look here inside, you can notice that it's a bright Super AMOLED display. Outdoor visibility is great, but the thing is that it is a 720p display, okay? So yeah, I mean, 720p display, it is good, but obviously it cannot be as good as 1080p. So yeah, again, that can be a bad thing, that can be a good thing, depending on your budget. So Samsung is giving 720p display with J5 2016. You can notice this is TouchWiz UI, of course, with Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow. So you get all the Marshmallow features, Google Now on tap and all that kind of stuff, app permissions, and you also get Sammy's own features. Of course, I'm not a fan of TouchWiz UI, but if you're also like me, if you don't like TouchWiz that much, then you can install any custom launcher. But this is their UI. You got your ultra power saving mode, NFC, and all that stuff. We can also take a look here into the settings. It feels pretty much the same as before. We got an advanced feature tab here, which shows you the old options. You know, quick launch camera, one-handed operation. Yeah, like I said, pretty much the same software-wise. If you're coming from J5 2015 to J5 2016, like I said, only thing you will notice is a little bit better build quality. And that's pretty much it. I gotta be honest, you know, of course, a bigger battery also. If we take a look at the internals, okay, so this is 16 gigabyte model. Again, I forgot to mention this memory thing in my J7 review. Now, out of 16 gigabyte, you can get almost around 11 gigabytes. So if we go into storage, you can see total space is 16, and available is actually less on the J5. It's 10.02, while on the On the J7, it's around 11. It's more than this memory here that we have with the J5. So yeah, that's the memory you can expect, and of course you can install micro SD card, so no major issues with the memory with this phone. So if we take a look at the internal processor, we have Qualcomm Snapdragon 410, at least with this variant. So let me just confirm the model number of this phone. This is the J510FN model. Okay, this one comes with with Qualcomm Snapdragon 410, which is a shitty processor in my opinion for gaming. It was having like worse performance in gaming wise, of course, compared to the last year model. You can see Adreno 306 GPU. I really wanted to see like an Exynos chipset. I don't know if there's a Exynos variant available, but currently I'm pretty sure that this will be the variant that will be launched here officially. So again, that can be a bad thing. I'm not saying that it's a slow chipset. I mean, it's not gonna get slow even after a 1 year plus usage. It's not gonna get slow. Your apps, your social apps, Facebook and all that stuff will work pretty fine, but again, it's not the processor for gamers. You can't play GTA San Andreas, games like that with having smooth performance and all that. So definitely Exynos processor will do a better job in those type of games. If you talk about the camera, like I said, 13 megapixel on the back, 5 megapixel on the front, f1.9 aperture size, and nothing changed that much compared to last year. Like I said in my J7 video, there's no HDR option in the Galaxy J5. Nice marketing trick, Sammy boy. Nice marketing trick. We're not gonna fall for your trap, okay? So basically, the HDR on the J7 will just gonna help it in the more darker areas of the picture. In simple words, there's no difference in their picture quality and in their video quality. Both struggles when it comes to autofocus while video recording. So again, like I said, they are mid-ranger. They're not even mid-range performer. They're like cheap budget phones, okay, that are costing a little bit more. So I mean, J5 is giving you that Samsung status. Samsung, people think that Samsung's actually using Samsung phones is actually better than Huawei phones, but that's not the case. I mean, wait for my comparisons and you'll get to know what I am talking about. But anyways, you can see that this is how the camera UI looks like. You can record videos up to 1080p. If we talk about the pictures, like I said, it does a decent job outdoors. Not decent, actually pretty nice outdoor camera wise. Like I said, autofocus is not that great. Maybe I'm used to high-end flagship phones. That's what the problem is, but I've seen that it's actually slow while autofocusing, slower than it should be. But anyways, you can do the touch to focus if you want to. Might not be a big deal. Lastly, if we talk about the battery, again, like I said in my previous video also, that I do this dedicated video on battery life topics just to give more value to this topic. But this phone will survive 1 day plus easily. That is actually the best thing about the J5. And of course, 720p display, Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 and of course 720p display, Qualcomm Snapdragon 410 and a 3100 mAh battery equals awesome battery life. So again, it depends on your usage. It is gonna definitely get through the whole day, even if you play music and all that. But I have yet to test it out with my ZTech Care style usage. But according to Samsung, this will survive 1 day plus easily. Whatever you use, even if you play games, it should be able to go 1 day. So that is the full review of the Galaxy J5 2016. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please check my channel out for the review of the Galaxy J7 and also a bonus review of the Galaxy J3, baby. So yeah, catch you guys in my next video. Please subscribe, please like, and peace out.